All right, a little shorty today. I was gonna spend the afternoon with my first cousin, but she not only got headbutted, she not only got sick from her 1 year old child, but her 1 year old child also headbutted her in the bridge of the nose so hard that she broke her nose. So I'm chilling. All right, so I'm trying to think of what other things I want to get done in this base. It was fun to do some tinkering yesterday. I think it's probably a prudent move to. There's no wood up here. I think it would be probably a prudent move to get a bunch of ashwood and flammable or whatever else I'm doing. I want to I had an idea for redoing the kitchen. I think I basically want to just basically redo that structure. I really like the reduced barn door thing we got going on there. Okay, where's the 16 comfort? Give me the big rested buff. I'm wet, right? So maybe Vulgar wants to slip in here at some point if he's free and work on his seaside cafe. I'm gonna try to redo that kitchen. At some point, probably try to tame some Askvin and bring them back to the base in one of the pens. Otherwise, things are looking pretty good. Yeah, I should. I think there's potential there. Heavily zoomed in, part of it looking away and then part of it looking forward. I think there's potential there. What do you think? So I'm wondering what to do with the workshop area. I like it the way that it is. Some things that could be a bit different, or maybe to make this a bit higher. Or to maybe make it a bit higher, and then it would be nice to kind of integrate some of the ashwood arches. Maybe the wind. Can I do the ashwood windows? Would that work? I don't think it'd be easy to simplify to center this. Thank God, Jesus. Put it in your throat like someone who doesn't have a larynx after being a lifetime smoker. So in here, I don't think I need to change too much. Another thing I might want to do as well, I should probably make a list, pardon my language, almost, I'm trying to be less profane. I might change these up. Honey and blueberries, get some energy, quick glucose. I might change up the, what's that? Wood, okay. I might change up the roofs here. Maybe some of the new Grausten roofs could be a nicer shape, but I don't know if the Grausten will fit up there because they're stone. And this is pretty high up. I know I did most of this with wood iron beams. Stuttered speech. Factory part, for instance, maybe something that looks like Viking Age factory. That's a good idea. Has some sort of like industrial age something. The Grausen would not look that different if I did this here. It'd just be a little nicer. Right? There's no real like obvious pieces here that'll look significantly different. These have always been one of the more slightly ad hoc parts because I just don't think that all four of them are symmetrical. I hope the Drakkar boat will fit in the harbor. That's something else I was wondering about. Okay, the ash vine is trying to climb up. Wasn't there another ash vine here? Where is it? Needs more room to grow. They're so weird. Put it all the way at the end. Just see if it works. Which one? I got to find my cultivator. Yeah, I agree. This area here, all the sort of burning, smelting things could be a little more. This is mostly just functional. There's a way this could look a little cooler. I'm not sure how to do the space on it. I want to look to see where my cultivator is. Maybe try to get one more of those ash vines crawling up the walls wherever I can. Is there a cultivator in here? There should be, right? Oh. Where would that be? You mean the pawns to the left and the right? I'm fine with them being fairly natural. Let me just admire my grouse flooring. I think I need to go get some more grouse, generally speaking. What's this? Ooh, 6 grouse. Don't mind if I do. All Anne's weapons, which I can steal. I think this I don't have. And the iron sledge I don't have either. So I can put those in the walls. I like the smoothness. Generally speaking. I don't love the rough stone here, but there's not much I can really do about that. Unless I wanted to like really get into sinking, knocking these down and then sinking flooring out. I could say I did that and went here. Right? Let's say, hypothetically, I put a grouse floor here. And then put the heavy wall under it. I think it would pop up over it, right? If I do this, it removes the grousen, okay. I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it necessarily looks good. I think it's generally speaking fine. I don't think it's perfect. And then this, I'm interested in. I think I'm going to totally redo this building to some degree. I'll probably keep this front doorway, which I enjoy. And then I think I want to focus on these ashwood pieces to give it sort of like a barn door setup. And then I might redo the shape of it. So if you think about it, the things in here that are functional are the racks, the fermenter, the coffee, like the stewing pot, and the oven. So I think I might do it in a cross pattern, which will be annoying because I have to take all this stuff down and put it in storage, which is fine. But then I think what I'll do is I'll keep this. Zoom out. It's already zoomed out as much as possible. I think I'll keep this, and then I think I'll redo it and make basically like a plus out of it. Whoa, what happened to my doggies? Okay. Dog. Wolf. 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 Is this magic? Oh, they're getting it here. Okay, got it. All right, everybody in. Building. Miscellaneous. Where's the fence? Why can't I do it? There's no workbench here? What is this? No, doggies. We're staying in. Absolute wolf pack in here. The fence is there. So can I reach this fence over to here? I think so. Yeah, okay. So go there. And then take the doggies off. Okay, which you now solve for dog. Which guys are you are still following me? Okay, so I want to find that cultivator. Try to plant some more ash vine seeds wherever I can get them to work. There's probably a cultivator in here. Anne usually has a chest in here, doesn't she? There's probably one here, right? No. I can never get the ash vine to work here. Why is that? So where would the cultivator be? I think there's one. No diving. No running. Slick surfaces, no running. Caution, wet ground. Caution, slippery when wet. The other thing I want to look into is... Good morning, Anarino. There should be 2. So I know there's one at the merchant portal. So I can go get that one. The other thing to consider is... Grausen walls in here to smooth it up. And I wonder whether I do all of them or whether I do half of them. But for now, the prudent thing to do is to get a surplus of resources. I think I think we probably need a lot of ashwood and a lot of Grausten. We only have 8 ashwood. Holy shit. See if there's any surplus Grausten hanging out in random chests as per usual. So much silver. I wish there was a way to use some of that silver in some sort of like luxury. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just kind of playing around for a couple hours today. I got the free afternoon. Though don't worry about doing that just for the cultivator. I have one around. No worries. Are those cupcakes? No, those are the magic potions. Okay, I'll take those. So I bet there's gonna be some Grausten somewhere here. No, not so far. There's some. Tar could be somewhat useful. There's definitely some cool new. There's a Fallen Valkyrie trophy. I really want to put that in. So that's the other thing to think about. Yeah, no worries. Maybe I'll grouse in these walls, the outer ones. What do I think about that? How much do I have? I have 80, which is 80 divided by 12 is 6. Try to get this angle here. I do like it. It's cleaner. Yeah, always more Grausten, I think. I think there's not much point to that, right? The wood, the stone still stays as the foundation. We just give it a clean sheen. And that does look pretty good, honestly. Especially when things are lit up. If I can put some more furniture, aka the wisp torch. I think some wisp torches along here will help light up the Grausten and black marble combo. So I'll plate the outer walls. I think for now, I'm just gonna go collect a bunch of stuff. Are there Grausten piles around? I have to get rid of all these, like, this is basically like a construction site. There's still like piles of copper metal, like copper wiring and like gravel just kicking around. I'm not gonna Grausten these things, not much point. I'm not gonna stone tile, I'm not gonna Grausten tile the flooring. So, time to get a sticky note, pardon me. Okay, so redo kitchen, remake kitchen. Grouston plating. Smelting area. Update crafting room. Askvin tamed and sailed home. I'm gonna make this a note. Notes. Where is that? That way I can be accountable to myself. Whoa. Go ahead and delete all these. These are mostly me trying to figure out how to fix my bug shining forest. Okay, remake kitchen. Grouston. Full caps. Grouston must always be full caps. Smelting area. Redone. Seaside Cafe, smile. Update Elvish crafting zone. Askvin tamed and sailed home. Shipped home sounds funnier. What else do I need to do here? I would like to do more of the ash vines climbing the walls. This obliterator is gonna have to move. I'd like to do more ash vine. I'd like to do more ash vine climbing the walls. Here, I like this path though. I could still cultivate an area, move the path over slightly, drop this stone, move this over. This is a bit tight. Yeah, vines on walls. Vines on all interior castle walls. I need to look into something to see what like the rules are for that, because often they're too close to each other. What else do I need to do? Animal pens. I'll just probably, for the Askvin, I'll just combine them with the wolves. Or I'll just make a side cell near there. Yeah, I want ash vines on the, I want ash vines climbing the interior walls. Nothing really outdoors I feel like I need to do. And then trophy / throne room tweaks. Add new trophies. Expand capacity. By expand capacity, what I mean is I would still like mostly the same kind of thrones in here. People coffee. Okay, we're having a council. Let me do that. We're having a meeting. Okay, so I need more space for weapons to show, and I need more trophies. I especially want the newer trophies without sacrificing much space to the other ones. I'm not terribly happy with how these doesn't go that far up. Can you put item stands? I guess you can hang item stands from this for weapons. I like the weapons on the walls. I think in here, I'm still wondering about the Grouston plating in here. I still think it's better. I think it is Grouston plate all of these walls here and keep using the heavy stone as like basically the foundation. But I just have to figure out how I'm gonna get more item stands and more trophies in here. Obviously, yeah, Father's gonna go here. I'll put the queen here where that troll is. I don't really feel like I need to do much with the tower. All I could really do is just change it to Ashwood roof crosses, which is just, there's no point. Like, there's no real difference there. It's just a slightly different color. It's just a waste of resources and time, I think. Because I'm not really going to change how that works. One thing I was considering is to entirely do Ashwood decorative walls for the entire thing, but it looks kind of, I think that would look kind of like a little fancy boy. Hey pal, how you doing? I was reviewing your TikTok the other day. You have a very recent one, the one that's you and Bluey playing the game, where you did, like, you got really good views on that one. Good job, buddy. I think it sounds like you must have been it sounds like you must have been editing it for a while, because it's like a million different clips. Okay, so for now, I think the play is to just load up on resources, I think. Any more lights in here? I guess most of them are just like unequipped because it's been so long. I don't care there's oak trees in here. It's a little bit annoying, but it's not worth fixing. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Oh, I thought when I looked at it, it was like the last one. My bad. That video was posted. It was like at the top of your list, as far as I can recall. So either you haven't posted on TikTok since then or something. I just kind of assumed that was really recent. I didn't look at it that carefully. Hey, pal.
Hi.
Hi. Look at that. I can hear him so clearly. It's like a dream come true. I mean, 10. I think that is like there's like 11K views on it, right? Attaboy.
Did you do something differently?
Sorry?
Did you do something differently?
Me?
Yeah,
About what?
with the voice.
I think it sounds a little more clear, yeah. I also think I probably have you turned down now, actually, after movie night. We watched Working Girl on Thursday. That was fun.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed that movie. Okay, yeah, you're way down now. If I turn you up to full, I think probably I can hear you pretty well now.
Harrison Ford was great.
Okay, so it's nighttime. There's a very famous movie called Born Yesterday, which came out in like the late 40s, with a woman named Judy Holliday. And Melanie Griffin did a remake of Born Yesterday, and I totally understand why, because she's a very, very similar personality and like character in the movie we watched, Working Girl, than Judy Holliday did in Born Yesterday.
Okay.
Josie, how'd you miss movie night? I almost missed movie night because it happened secretly in my own Discord. They're fucking sneaking it under my nose as I went away. And then I stayed on my computer fucking dawdling away and saw that they were streaming a movie in the same one that we're playing Valheim in. So I was like, you know what? I'm eating alone tonight because Andrea's out with a friend. So I'm watching 1988's Working Girl from 5:45 till 7:30. They're trying to sneak it under my nose. It was fun watching it though.
First we thought that you were not gonna watch the movie with us, so we thought about watching something else.
And then they're like, yeah, you know what? Fuck Thomas.
Yeah.
That was the next thought. But yeah, movie nights. I'm gonna make movie night regular. I think we should. There's so much to watch out there.
Sounds fun.
Do you have an idea for like the Viking smelting thermos? Did you see my notepad?
No.
Here's my notepad. Here's the things I want to do. Edit.
Oh.
Can I change the font? Zoom in a little. This is, I think, my general list of what I want to do. But for now, I want to I want to gather Grouston and Ashwood and just have a chunk of it. Today, I've only got a couple of hours in here, but it should be good. Josie, movie night will be a trip for you. All these movies are just like all over the board. Most of them are from before you were born, I think. So far, like what the short list is. Feel free to chime in. I like the random 6-sided dice idea for figuring out what we watch next.
I mean, here's my list of things that you should do. But they are on these signs.
Make ship, get Ashwood, get tar. Did you make this today?
Yesterday.
Okay. Do you think we need tar? Like, I guess some extra tar wouldn't be bad. So, do you want to go get Ashwood and Grouston now? When's the next one? I don't know. Maybe it's Thursdays. Maybe it's Sundays. We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna check the ask screen first. See if it's, named.
Okay, let's go check it out.
We
Do we still have a portal like nearby? No, it's at Father, right?
Yeah.
One thing I've noticed is like it's only been about a week and a half of posting Valheim videos. Not only does that completely thanks for the follow. Not only is it like completely 100% now Valheim videos instead of any Elden Ring videos at all. Also, I noticed my like Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree videos were hot garbage. No one watched any of them, and now the Valheim videos are like doing extremely well. It's just like the most pleasant community I find. But looking back over the Shadow of the Erdtree ones, holy shit, nobody watched any of those. They're all single digit. Even my Consort Radon guide is like 7 views. What happened there? But like Valheim is like 100 per day basically for each of these random 4-hour clips. YouTube does not make sense to me, I agree. I don't have a Mistbound. YouTube kind of makes sense, but sometimes doesn't. The thing that kind of bugs me a little bit is that whenever I put extra effort into a video, it doesn't change anything.
It's not.
Oh, are they? Oh, they're in there. Yeah.
I mean, we must not aggro them.
Yeah, I'll stay back.
Hey, I think they are tame.
Really?
At least this. Or not.
Okay, let's. Okay, don't get out of there. Just keep them in the pit. This feels like Jurassic Park. Maybe it's the timing.
I mean, they were showing like green hearts when you go near them. You can try it yourself.
Okay, I want to show you something, Josie. This is the part that's kind of creeped me out about the Consort Radon one. I think if the stats.
Shit.
We good? Oh. Should we build these walls back up?
Yeah.
Okay, you got this, right? I'm leaving. If he dies, he dies. Where's the portal? Here it is. Okay, I want to show you this. So here's what creeps me out about the Consort Radon video. Where is that? I think if it's the same, the analytics are like absolutely abominable. 6 views. Oh, it's actually, the impressions are way up now. Last time I checked, the views, the impressions are really low, or maybe it wasn't updating. But yeah, this one was like a total flop. Which is kind of a shame, because I feel like it's sort of helpful. But at some point, like the impressions were like 0. Like the impressions were like 7 and the views were like 5. I'm not really sure what happened. But this is sort of like, now it shows the reach being a little bit higher than normal. So total flop on that one. Oh well.
Yeah, I didn't even see that you made a guide for that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But the Valheim ones are like steadier now. Like probably the best VOD views in a while. Most of my subs come from streams now, I think. Streams and shorts, I think, is where all the YouTube subs for me come from recently. It's hard to tell, but that generally seems to be the case. Okay, I'm going to go to the Ashen Keep, the big zone, the big portal, and I'm going to start gathering Grausten and Ashwood.
Can you get some berries?
Is that what you need to feed them?
You can feed all these 3 things that you can collect from ashlands. Wine berries, those yellow things.
We don't have very many of those, I find.
Yeah, we don't. Mostly because we are using them foods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we churn through a ton of the vine berries. Vine berries are probably the most like useful one of the Ashlands foods. The Ashlands foods. The foods from the Ashlands. Yeah. 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 Man, the weather is so nice recently. We're having what used to be called in previous generations an Indian summer, where it's like 28 degrees every day. But I guess it's still mid-September. It's nice though. I went running this morning again with Andrea. Just completely zapped the entire day. I'm feeling better now though. I'm so focused on, I don't know. I actually like running lately. I'm just trying to like, after visiting my family, Andrea made the very, very good point that like, if I'm gonna follow genetics, I'm gonna have skinny legs like my mom and dad both do. And that was like very motivating to me to like actually start like working on that kind of stuff a little bit more. Because I've been kind of like, I always never really like gained leg muscle that much. So I really want to like actually try to fight that as much as possible. I'm trying to like make sure that I don't become like a flat ass, skinny leg, fat belly person like like everyone in my family tree is. It's so scary, man. Everything I do is for leg.
With skinny legs?
Everything I do now is for leg growth. Good. I had a cupcake for lunch. I had a Jamaican patty and a cupcake and a flat white. It's a peanut butter chocolate. It was a chocolate chip peanut butter cupcake. It was pretty good. Like a little fancy boy. This is Grouston? No, Celestial Feather. That's the one you killed. Good. Okay, time for some food. Mashed meat.
I'm gonna replace my mic placement.
Now look at that. Holy shit, you sound like you're making a speech in front of Congress. Oh. Oh. I may have done this too early. The game is really lagging. Oh, it's a world save, right? Okay, just do not die to this ass fin. Ooh, that was scary. Oh, I hate these dudes. No, I really feel like I rolled that. Well, wasted my food, as per usual. Ass fins have just ruined my life in this game. I really feel like I rolled that. I wonder when the iframes are on rolling, or whether there even is iframes on rolling in this game.
What's rolling?
When you're rolling, do they have iframes like you're playing Dark Souls? Like I rolled that ass fin and he still killed me, but I guess I just rolled slightly too early.
Sometimes that happens to me too, that after doing a roll, when he's attacking, he's still landing the hit.
I think at the end of the roll, it still kills you.
Yeah. But the distance to the microphone is about a matchstick length.
It's much better than a wine bottle. I appreciate it.
But let me know if you can hear some like vibrating sounds or something.
So you didn't take my advice 4 months ago and make sure that your mic stand was placed on top of a marshmallow?
Why marshmallow?
You wanted something to avoid you wanted something to absorb the vibrations. I gave you the obvious option.
Well, I will have to talk rubber about.
You were streaming like Fallout 3 or something.
I have a couple hard drives on the same table. If they're on, the table will vibrate. You can hear that from the microphone.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't ever like. That's why I can't really slam my desk or anything, because it's like a metal mic stand, like attached to the desk itself.
Yeah.
Damn, I should. The big problem there is I jumped down before my stuff ticked in. Okay, so there's a Morgan over there. I don't need to fight anybody. I just want to make sure I have some stuff.
So you really want to have some more Grausten?
I think that I want to plate the whole. I want to plate the whole castle in Grausten. Oh shit! 2 doggies. Nice. Lucky me. Oh my Jesus Christ! What's happening here? I'm stuck in a corner. These boys are gonna bust this base up. Yeah, I think Ashwood and Grauston are what I'm going to stockpile now. I might as well get a lot of stuff to make this easier. And then, yeah, those are most. I guess those are most of the materials I'm going to use. Hit them.
Okay.
I really don't understand this game at all. If you have like different priorities, that's cool too. That's kind of what I feel like doing now. I should like, while I still kind of think about where my inspiration is taking me, I want to make sure that I have a lot of supplies.
Get some fine wood, I think.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, we'll need that for sure. It's kind of cute that the dog has like that little wiggle that dogs do before they like leap. I guess cats have that too. Here comes the big jump. Charred bone, I have absolutely no idea what you're supposed to use in this game. I guess you can use charred bone to fuel the shield fragments. I guess.
Maybe, but you can also make like bolts and arrows. But
oh, that they
like,
use bows.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I get it. That there's too many of them.
Mm-hmm. There's so many. It's like you easily get like 300 doing nothing in the game.
Yeah. So it's useful. Okay, time to get some wine.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to the woods, so I can. The best way to get Grausen, I think, is to fight this Morgan. Because he runs around breaking everything.
Oh. It's cards.
All right, so just a little, quick farm sesh, and then I think, as I said, the way I'm gonna redo the kitchen is to kind of have like barn doors on it, using the reversed ashwood, and then probably make it into like a cross with each little unit, and maybe put a lot of the food stuff in there. That's another thing. That's another thing to do at some point. So it's all gonna be. It's gonna take a couple of days. I'm not really in a rush to finish this. I'm actually kind of having. This is kind of like the fun part of the game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Stormstar. Cool. Can't wait to steal. Can't wait to steal every weapon from the terrible trio, and put them on the walls, and then and then block access to the server forever.
If you think you're gonna make all of the weapons, I highly doubt.
Me?
Yeah.
I want to make one. I want to make at least one copy of every weapon. Like, I'm not gonna like take your guys' versions of them, but I want to make a copy of every armor and weapon for the set, just to put them on the walls. It's an important part of each zone, I think.
I don't know why do you worry so much about my weapons, because I have plenty of supplies, you know.
In your own world.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's also more of like a respect thing. You know what I mean? I want, like, I'm greedy because I want one of everything in my, and I want my like base to kind of feel finished, but like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not really like a too complicated of feel. This is an important part of like finishing the zone, especially because this is the highest level zone. To make sure I have a little bit of everything. All right, Morgan, come get some pussy. Come break all this stuff up. Come here, break it up. Come on, break it up. Fuck the whole place up. There you go. Come on, give me that Grauston. Yes. Yes, give me the Grauston. Ooh, somebody hit me. Oh my god. That was a crazy triple shot, man. I got stun locked there. Oh, I'm in deep doo-doo. Oh my god, it's a Grausen party. This is a genius plan. Bring the Morgan through like a busy area. Unlimited Grausen.
Yeah, you can take the Morgan for the Grausen farm.
Yeah, he's like my farmer.
Yeah.
Perfect. Ooh, someone threw a rock at me. All right, Morgan, let's get some more.
I saw that you placed the movie called Conversation there.
Yeah. I've never actually seen that movie. I've read about it for so long. I've just never really got around to seeing it, but it's supposed to be so good.
I'm imagining that it's just one room, two people talking.
It's not actually. It's about I think it's by Francis Ford Coppola, and it's Gene Hackman is he's like an intelligence agent or something like that. He's like recording people. It's just supposed to be really like a good like sound effects, sort of like sound direction type movie, you know?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Francis Ford Coppola, like in the years after Godfather 1 or something, roughly around the time. I think it's 76. It's just a movie like I read about and it really interests me a lot. I just never actually seen it. Me and this Morgan are doing. Do you want to come here and pick up some Grausen? We're getting unlimited Grausen here. Actually, no, it's all good. I can just clear this up after.
I mean, you can at least collect all the Grausen and just, pile it on the ground.
Yeah, I'll do that. Me and this guy's like, this is like, I'm in Vietnam or India or something like that, and I've got like a chained, collared elephant whose life is miserable, whose job is to like plow fields and pull down trees. One of those things where it's like, this elephant has been tied up and has been like a worker for 35 years. That's what me and this Morgan are like. Yeah, keep doing it. Keep messing it up, bud. Break it all. Oh. Oh no. It's an Askvin. My least favorite. Please don't kill me. I'm sorry. Oh. I think I killed him with the burning though. Yeah, alright, well, we did pretty good. Okay, time to pile the Grausen. Thought I didn't play on the weekends. I don't know. Whenever I do stream on the weekends, I don't really see as many people. And especially because, like, for a while, Andrea and I only really saw each other on the weekends. So I normally would take weekends off and just, like, play during the week and try to, like, have a life on the weekends. But today, my plans got canceled. So I got, like, the afternoon free. There's no like hard and fast rule to not streaming on the weekends. It just kind of ends up that usually it's a little more boring. And it just doesn't really work out that way. Life's a bit different lately. Like for For better or for worse, my life's a little more balanced. It means I have a little less game time, but it's going to start kind of being a little more steady. So much Grauston, holy shit. So yeah, I got like a free afternoon today. This is the point of Valheim I actually really enjoy. This is just kind of like doing the base building and everything. So it's actually, this is pretty like, I just need to like spend some more time in the world in order to like figure out how to change stuff up, you know? If we wanted, we could just like find a way to like completely destroy that entire castle that used to be where our base was. And we get so much Grausen from that too, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit less of a life this weekend. I mean, I still like did stuff during the morning. I was supposed to see my first cousin today for like brunch or lunch and kind of catch up a little bit. I haven't seen her in like months, and we live like pretty close to each other now. But I don't know. She's like a 1-year-old. She's always like the kid's always sick. I honestly really hate visiting my friends who have kids who are like under 6, because they're like always sick, and like it becomes that's really the only other thing. I don't really mind that it like becomes all about the kid and stuff like that. Like when you're spending time with them, I don't really mind that. That's just kind of like their life at that point. So I don't resent that. But I've gotten like sick a couple times from like spending time with my friends' kids. I hate being sick, and I think it's my white heritage. But I was talking to this my friend who's Lebanese, and his wife is white, and like he talks about the difference of opinion. He's like talks about the different approaches, like when someone in his family's sick. Like everyone helps them with everything constantly and like gives them a boost and like does everything for them. But like when his like white wife's family, anyone's sick, like they're like avoided like the plague and no one talks to them. I'm kind of closer to the latter. I really like deeply dislike people and resent them when they make me sick, even if they're like my favorite people in the world. So that's why it's annoying to hang out with like toddlers. It's gross. When I drove from Ontario to British Columbia, I dropped by Cruel Bean's house, and his little kid was like so snotty and like so sick, and then I had like RSV for like the next like 2 weeks. I don't know, you know, you're strengthening your immune system, you know, can't win them all. I don't like resent them or anything. It's just like you have to kind of like think about how often you want to do those things.
I'm gonna think curious if I was sick in the younger days.
I mean, like if your kids go to like daycare or like kindergarten or whatever, they're just always sick, right? That's what everyone says. Like your kids like are just constantly making you sick when you're a dad. It sucks. So this is really the game plan. Like try to run around the areas where there's all these like all this marble like Grausen areas, and just like try to find a Morgan and just like run the Morgan through all of it. It's actually a sick style.
It's kind of the plan that I was using in Black Forest with the troll.
Yeah, exactly.
Let the troll just do all the work.
For like getting core wood, or just for like getting the rock too, right?
Just getting core wood and
yeah.
wood.
Yeah, it's good for copper ore too, probably. Because usually copper ore will be like this huge big deposit.
I'm not sure if it can, you know, damage it.
I don't know. I assumed the ground slam would destroy the copper ore for sure. It always destroys the ground. I don't know 100%, but I just assumed it'd be fine.
Yes.
Yes. Yup.
You.
Yup.
Reminds me that if I was pronouncing Anne correctly, it would be on.
On. Is that without the umlaut? If you add the umlaut, is it Anne?
Huh?
If you add the umlaut, like the 2 dots?
Yeah. It's Anne.
Oh, I rolled that and still got killed. I don't really need to build up my like weapon skills anymore, but I still kind of fight people just to need to get some levels. I have to fight the father again at some point.
Yeah.
That'll be near the end of the whole thing. Just take a break for a while and then fight him again. Should be pretty easy. I think we have to get more bells.
You have bells. I'm pretty sure about that.
You need 3, so that's 9 more fragments. I guess we probably have
Yeah.
that, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I don't know how much wood we need, but I just usually cut down a whole forest.
Yeah. Oh, we have a pretty good supply from last time you did it. I don't think we'll need any more.
Yeah, but we don't have fine wood. I kind of wanted to play Sims today, but for
Good
some
idea.
reason I tried to play Motor Racer 1 on PS1.
Moto Racer.
Yeah,
I don't remember that game. I've heard of it, but I don't remember ever playing it.
you know, it's like you're driving with some bikes that go like 300 kilometers per hour.
It's only motorcycles?
Yeah. So some Finnish streamers were playing them and I just joined in.
Yeah. I like, I remember playing a lot of, I think it was a PlayStation 3. I think Grand Theft Auto 4, sorry, I think Gran Turismo 4 was PS3, right?
Sounds like it.
I played that game a lot. I played Gran Turismo 1 and 2 a fair amount back in the day. But like I didn't own it, I just played at my friend's house. It just like to me at that point it was like too technical.
Yeah.
And my friend was playing it and like he wanted to change the gear ratios, right? And to completely change the gear ratios from one end of like the spectrum to the other, it was like 7 minutes of him holding the holding like left on the joystick. Like, okay, cool experiment.
What? Only 7 minutes on joystick.
Because you'd hold it, and it would, like you'd hold the button, and the little cursor would move to the right. And to get from like the shortest gear ratios to the largest, it was like at least 5 minutes. I'm not exaggerating. He like literally fucking alt tabbed his TV to like watch television and just held the left stick.
Wow.
And he's like, "Oh, cool, yeah, there it is. Nice." I was reading some stuff when I was trying to figure out about the troll staff. About like, I think they really buffed the Staff of the Wild with the vines. Like it used to be pretty weak. Now I think they kind of overbuffed it. It's really, really strong. I'm not complaining because the mage build's like hot garbage, but I think originally it wasn't as strong as it is now. But it's really the only kind of, it feels like the only strong mage spell. Except maybe the shotgun if you're really high level.
Have you tried the Staff of Frost in there? Like, is it good?
The Staff of Frost is really good, yeah. I think it's better in Ashlands than it was in Mistlands. It was good against the Gyal, but I never actually thought... I thought the Fireball Staff was way easier to use and way better against the Seekers in Mistlands.
Probably because of the burn.
Yeah, it's easy to hit. And the big explosion.
Right.
Can't see what the fuck I'm doing.
I bought myself a new monitor yesterday.
Oh, you did? Did you buy it like and
Yeah.
get it shipped to you, or did you like just buy it in a store?
Bought in the store and carried it to my home.
Are you happy with it?
Not entirely.
Are you gonna try to fix your old monitor and bring it to a store, or are you just gonna like give it up?
I think I'm gonna try to at least bring it, like, take it to somewhere where they try to fix it.
I think like, how much would it cost to like leave it with them for to do like a console? 50 euros?
Something like that. Let's say.
Like I would say like 60 to 80 Canadian would be like a reasonable price for getting someone to like look at something.
Yeah.
How much grouse do you think I need? Do you think about 300 is fine? 50, 100, 200. I just made an easy 400 grouse in there. That should be good. And then I guess the next goal, I'm gonna sleep, and then or get some more food, and then the new goal is gonna be Ashwood, and then it'll all go in the Ashen Keep, and then I should be in a good spot.
Right.
Yas. There's no life. There is only grousen. No food, only grousen.
Grousen.
Delicious. Do you think I'm okay with only having one of the? We got what, 4 or 5 pieces of the Vaderrelic when we beat him, right? And we just like distributed to everybody. Is it? I'm probably fine only having one, right? Probably. You only needed one of the carapace before, from the queen.
I don't know what do you use the what was the item that you got from the trader?
The majestic carapace.
Yeah.
You only, as far as I recall, you only used one to make some crafting item.
Okay.
And that that gave you access to the ship, and then you're just fine after that. I'm pretty sure that's all it was.
So it's not the same as with the queen. You get like placeholder item.
Yeah, at least they call it Father Piece now. Yeah, that became the Majestic Carapace, which is this red thing here. I have 5 of those. I only used one of them because I had 6. So, I think it's fine. Where are you? Out taming the world?
In the plains.
Okay, cool. I think I need a little more food, right? Yeah. I need to make some mage food. Marinated greens. Sap, mage cap, fiddlehead, smoke puff. Yeah, there's 2 more father relics in this little chest, so I'll just put them with the rest of them. What did I say? Mage cap, sap, fiddleheads. Okay. I'll put all the father relics together.
Right.
Yup. Yup.
You don't say yup. You just say yup. I think.
I'm just trying to make fun of Swedish people, despite not knowing any Swedish people. Did you ever watch did you ever watch the Muppets when you were a kid?
Something was shown in the TV in here.
The Muppets had a great character who my dad loved called the Swedish Chef. So I'm basically just thinking of the Swedish Chef in my head as I say "yup," or I'm just picturing all those like we have no Vineberries, such bullshit. Or also I think I'm also kind of picturing all those like Ingmar Bergman movies I watched, and just trying to think of how the Swedish people spoke.
Right.
How come you guys don't have anyone as good as Ingmar Bergman? What happened in Finland that you have no great movie director? Answer me that, Vulgar.
I don't know what was the question.
Why don't you guys have someone as good as Ingmar Bergman, who's one of the all-time greatest movie directors?
Like, how do I compare
I don't know.
that?
It's not my problem. Why is there a charred marksman here? Ow, what the fuck? I'm at fucking 3 health. I got assassinated. Get off my base, you asshole.
What?
Why is he at my base? Get out of here, you douchebag. Stop shooting my walls. Ugh. I really like that era. The like 60s and 70s like European art director era, like all those like really good Italian and all those really good Italian directors like Michelangelo Antonioni and Bernardo Bertolucci and those guys. I like those guys a lot. Bergman was like in that, was kind of like one of their contemporaries as well. They're also good. I think Bergman's the best by far. Antonioni I like a lot. That's also the era where like Robert Bresson and like other really good French directors were going. That was like that's a real peak period, to be honest. Like in like kind of like the art director period. That was great. Why is there a marksman here? Get off my fucking base, you asshole. Whoa.
I watched this Cinema Paradiso.
That's
Weeks ago.
I forget who made that.
I think it's like a Italian movie.
Yeah, it's Italian for sure. The one guy who's really popular in that era, who I don't really like that much, is Fellini. Fellini movies I never really liked. Federico Fellini was also very popular in that era, but no, he didn't do it for me. I thought his movies were like really like self-indulgent and kind of like the kind of movie. I feel like there's a lot of movies and there's a lot of artists generally. I think Coldplay and U2 were kind of like this as well. I think there's some people who are like, they make movies that seem deep to people who don't really like movies. I don't like those people. Or like they make lyrics for songs which seem deep, but they're just really like, they just don't make sense. So they seem deep because they don't make sense. Why do I have no stone? I kind of think Fellini's like that. I actually kind of think Kubrick is like that a little bit too.
Alice Cooper.
Who?
Alice Cooper.
The musician?
Yeah, or who are you talking about?
I said Stanley Kubrick.
Stanley Cooper.
He made like I mean, he made a lot of movies. Stanley Kubrick made 2001: A Space Odyssey, and Barry Lyndon, and Full Metal Jacket, and The Shining. The Shining's very good, I think. But I find a lot of his movies are kind of like that. They seem deep, but maybe they aren't. I don't know. He made Clockwork Orange, which is another movie I think is like absolute fucking dog shit. That's really popular.
I haven't seen it.
No, I mean you might like Kubrick movies. A lot of people do. I might be, I don't know, being a bit of a dick as I tend to be, but he's kind of like the same category to me. But yeah, that like 60s, 70s like European art film era, I think is really great. All like the French directors who started like in the 50s with Cahiers de Cinema and all those guys. Francois Truffaut. I like those guys a lot. But I especially like Robert Bresson, who's like one of my all-time favorites. And then, yeah, I like a lot of the Italians too. I think Ingmar Bergman and like Robert Bresson are like two of my all-time favorite like movie directors. I also like mostly, honestly, if I had to choose one kind of movie to watch forever, I would watch like really old American movies. Like 1940s and 1950s, or 1930s and 1940s, something like that. I would probably choose that if I had just had to choose one thing to watch forever.
Is it because of the acting?
I just think that like that's a very interesting time to be American, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when like America was kind of at its peak. I was kind of raised on that stuff a little bit. That's the kind of movies my dad would watch. That's the kind of books and like things like that my dad would watch. So at some level I kind of like still really like it. But like Raymond Chandler, like Philip Marlowe, like old detective stuff, all that stuff where like New York or like Los Angeles is full of like the most crooked people on the planet. And like it's just corruption and people trying to like not get corrupted. All those old like detective movies where the guy is like constantly surrounded by money and temptation in a place that's like really like morally evil, like Los Angeles, and everything he does is to like turn down money and keep his integrity. That whole philosophy, that whole movie style, it's like I could read those books and watch those movies like forever, honestly. My absolute favorite. Okay, we're good on Grouston. Now it's time for Ashwood. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Darn. I got excited for a second. Okay, so with bell fragments, I see 4 bell fragments here. Yeah, I only see 4. So we need 5 more bell fragments to make another summon of the Father. Unless there's somewhere else that I don't see.
I feel like we should have.
You usually get 2 or 3 per charred keep. So that means if we have 5 now, that means we have 14 total. We probably did 7 or 6 charred keeps. That probably sounds about right. Again, maybe there's some more somewhere else. I want to put the Morgan trophy up for sure. And I want to put the Fallen Valkyrie trophy up. Maybe a couple other ones too.
Maybe Anne's at the fragments.
Say, I was trying to get some Vineberry clusters off the walls, but then I got assassinated by a charred marksman. So, see if I can find some more wineberries, as you call them.
Wineberries. Yeah.
Wineberries. Berries off the wine.
Wine.
Man, these guys are just clapping my walls constantly. Blocks.
These 40s and 50s movies, I feel like there's like this certain simplified acting way they have.
Yeah, maybe some people like it, some people don't.
People are not like so. It seems like they're having more easy time speaking.
I think also it's an era where it wasn't until the 50s that men started to be more like sensitive, you know what I mean? James Dean, stuff like that. But I think a lot of the actors, like Cary Grant, Clark Gable, guys like that, Robert Mitchum, Robert Ryan, guys like that were also like really like strong leading men, you know what I mean? Like they were like calm, they were like collected. They weren't very like emotional and sensitive. Those are just great movies. Is basically we're like becoming like an urban country, or America was becoming like an urban country, and I think that made a difference. Like the cities started to be like this thing that's a real problem. It's just the way I see it, at least. Do I have the stuff to make the shroom shake now? Yeah. I like westerns a lot too. Older ones. Like directors like Anthony Mann doing those movies with Jimmy Stewart, like Winchester 76. Old ones like John Wayne ones, like The Searchers by John Ford.
I haven't seen like any of the John Wayne movies.
The Searchers, if I could choose one John Wayne Western for you to watch, The Searchers is, I think, one of the all-time greatest ones. The Searchers, yeah. It's by John Ford. I highly, highly, highly recommend that movie if you're ever going to watch a Western from like by him. There's other good ones too, but that's my favorite for sure.
Okay.
Oh.
American epic Western film.
Really, really good. It's good because it's very dark. Like a lot of John Wayne movies were like, oh yeah, America, so amazing. Like everyone wins in the end and everyone looks good. There's other good ones too. Also, if you want to look up a director called Howard Hawks Howard Hawks made movies in like every genre in America. He did some of like the Philip Marlowe detective ones, like The Big Sleep. He also did good he also did good westerns like El Dorado, and some other ones too. There's one that had Dean Martin and James Caan in it, I think, as well as John Wayne. The title escapes me right now. Rio Bravo, I think it's called. Another one called Red River. These are all really, really good, I think. Howard Hawks is like, if I could choose one director whose movies from like the classic era of Hollywood I would watch, and could just like choose like, you would only watch one guy's movies for the rest of history, who is American, I would choose Howard Hawks 100%. If I could maybe choose 3 directors of all time, I would probably choose Howard Hawks, Robert Bresson, and Ingmar Bergman. If I could choose 3, probably. And then if I wanted to add more modern directors, I think my favorite would be Paul Thomas Anderson. In terms of like a still working American director, I think is like truly like never misses. I think Paul Thomas Anderson is super, 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 super smart and really, really good. His best one probably is what's the Daniel Day-Lewis one? No, there will be blood. I think that's probably that's probably my favorite. But even the other more recent Daniel Day-Lewis one, Phantom Thread, that's also a very good movie. I think what happened is I started looking at your Discord thing of like a list of movies, and it took me about 2 hours to start loading the archives. So I think now I'm starting to remember.
You mean like your own memory, such?
Huh?
You mean like your own memory?
Yeah, it takes a while. Like I used to know a lot about movies because I took film courses in high school and university, and like I read like film criticism books all the time. But a lot of the stuff I don't really think about that much anymore. So it's kind of like I have all this knowledge, but it's like in back storerooms. I have to like find them and get like get the crates out and like go through all the books.
Yeah, I get that.
So like I know it's like music. I used to know so much about music. Now I can't, like now I barely remember what I even like anymore. Oh, that was a sick shot.
I think you hit all the pellets in it.
Maybe.
Hey, do you know what we should get in the pond?
In the what?
In the pond.
What?
Those swamp thingies.
The leeches?
Yeah.
Oh no, don't stress me out like that.
How do you like put them in the koi pond? That's the challenge.
Can you make saddles? There's the harpoons, right?
Yeah, harpoons.
I don't know how they work. Oh my sweet lord.
Just have to fish that they don't kill the leeches. There's not that many like living things in the water.
Yeah, there's like, you can't like keep fish. Ooh, my blocking my blocking skill is now 1. Because I blocked one pebble that the Twitcher threw at me. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you know that when beavers cut down trees, they bite the tree and they kind of bite it so they know which way it's gonna fall, and then they like run away and let the wind knock the tree over? I think beavers are so amazing. Like, how do they... Oh, shit. Oh, there's a Morgan here. She's doing my job for me. Okay, good. Yeah, knock the trees down, buddy.
We had a couple of beavers in the back
Really?
my parents' place.
Beavers are amazing.
Yeah. They just usually might cause trouble for humans.
Yeah. But like when you read about what beavers do to like the environment and like how much they change things is really incredible. Like they totally change the world. Like they totally oh shit. They totally like change the environment and all these things. It's so amazing. Like if they start to build pools and ponds, right? Like if that lets them more animals. Oh shit! Fuck, I said. That lets more animals like come and eat there and like drink water, and it like makes ponds that like attract animals. It's so cool.
Yeah.
What did I do to get so many guys here? I guess it was the blowing all the hitting all the trees, right? Oh fuck me! I'm out of stamina. I think I'm dead here. I hate dying in this game. Sorry, what'd you say?
Do you remember Draugrs?
Draugrs? Yeah. I saw some recently. I had to go get some Surtling cores from the swamp. Those guys are funny. They're always running at you. They're always like in a hurry.
I mean, you know, like how they might seem scary because they're, you know, walking towards you even though they are not, haven't seen you.
Yeah. The swamp, I was saying this before, but the swamp reminds me a lot of the Ashlands. It's very, very dark, and people are shooting arrows at you all the time. It's very dangerous in this game when like there's an open area without much cover, and people are shooting arrows at you. It's very dangerous.
Yeah.
You're like trying to run away or something like that. Arrows are always going to catch you if you're running to stamina.
I think they can smell you, those Draugr guys.
Yeah, they walk towards you even when they can't find you. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Other things, the Askfin do that too, I think. They start to move towards you.
Just put a mask on the Draugr guys and they're like the... What's the guy's name? Michael Myers?
Pretty much, yeah. Same thing. What are you doing right now? Are you free?
I mean, I just need to... I'm almost done cutting the forest. I just need to bring the wood over there.
On the run.
There's downside on being in the voice. I'm not concentrating on making any clips.
Yeah. I'll live. Today's a low energy day. Whoa, these guys got some crazy pathfinding to find me here. They ran all the way up the wall.
I think even the orcs find you on top of the rock.
What'd you say?
I think the Murgas can also track you down if you're top on the rock.
Morgan really helped me out there. with breaking down all the trees. But it's just a bit loud. It catches a lot of people get attracted to you if you do it. But I got some good grouse in there, and got some good wood there too, I think.
The leeches are very vulnerable for the lightning damage.
Yeah, they are. They're the only thing that takes light yellow damage from the shotgun.
Okay. Try some melee weapons.
Some what?
Some melee weapons.
No, I'm not going to use them, but I just want to collect them for the... If you're saying... Did you say, are you going to try some melee items or melee weapons?
Melee weapons.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
No, I'm going to just play a mage and then not bother. And then put the game away for another 1.5 years until whenever the next expansion comes out. And leave my skills at 0. Oh, here comes a nice lava blob. Here, come blow up these. Oh yeah, blow up the rocks for me. Yeah. Pretty good haul. Even like 4 or 5 trees is a good amount of stuff. There's some parts of this game I really like. I really like gathering items, and I really like progressing through new, like unlockable building things. So you get new items and get new ways to finish the game. Those are things I really enjoy.
Might be because of the physics in the game.
The things I really don't like are when you can't do anything at all because your stamina is low, or you can't jump up something you need to jump up because just the angles aren't right. Those things really make me sad.
I think gathering is fun because of the physics.
Yeah, I understand. Oh, fuck. Like, you can feel like you're really, like, dodging people and outplaying them, but eventually just, you run out of stamina and you just no longer have answers. And the fact that you can't, like, jump over, like, a little, like, 1 foot thing with no stamina, it just sucks so bad.
You just need to get used to it.
I'm not smart enough for that kind of stuff. I don't have like forethought, you know? I just want to press the buttons and like if it doesn't work, I get mad, you know? Those are just the parts I don't really like about it. A lot of the reason they do it is to make sure that you always have like full equipment and good food and stuff like that, right? And then you can be very, very powerful. But eventually, like, you're gonna run out and then you're gonna look stupid as you walk around.
Trying to think alternative solutions for the stamina.
Other solutions for what?
Other solutions for stamina. How else would you do it?
Other solutions for what? Stamina, yeah, right. I don't know. I understand the game they're making. It's gonna just... I understand all the stuff that makes me sad in this game or makes me upset. I still understand the reasons why they have it. You know what I mean? Just sometimes to me, like how much time you lose dying and stuff like that, just makes it's not very fun.
No.
But it makes it more important when you do. I don't know. I'm just a guy who dies. I'm just a guy who dies a lot in video games. So a game like this is very, very punishing toward dying. I'm not careful. I tend to like kind of push the limits a little bit. So to me, it's very hard.
I didn't get that impression when you were playing Dark Souls games.
Well, you're thinking maybe you're watching somebody else. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Every game I play, especially one of the reasons I like when I play a MOBA, I'm usually bad in MOBAs too, because I know the smart thing to do is to be careful, but usually I do the risky thing and I'm like, I wonder what will happen here, and then die, and then okay, cool, I guess I died.
I think you get used to be around the game with more if you just be on the edge.
Yeah. If you think of a game like Valheim and like what has been the things about me playing that's been good, it's kind of like the creative stuff, you know what I mean? Those are the parts that are like special, right? Like that's the reason like my bass tour still gets views. That's what's felt good about it is like how the bass is. I think I'm like in many ways more of like a creative person than like a really smart player. I'm not really a smart player in games. I'm like not like I don't know. I don't really like play carefully or anything like that. I try to be fast and I try to be like pretty good, but I'm not really like that smart in games except for turn-based games. Turn-based games I'm pretty good at. But I'm just not like a think on my feet smart player. Like think of like how much better you are at like running around and like getting back to your body and like staying alive and staying safe in this game. That's not for me, that's not it. Maybe I should play more building games.
I don't consider myself because I know some other players are much better than me. So.
I know, but that's always the case though.
Yeah.
There's always someone, and also like there's always the case that some people are better than others at like certain kinds of games. But like also the people who are good usually are the people like you. If someone's good at a game, they're gonna tell you. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna hear from some people what games they're bad at. People are always gonna be like, "Oh, I did this really well." Or you play with people who are good at it. I don't know. Just because other people are good
strong.
doesn't mean you are bad.
Yeah, they might suck on other things.
Yeah, that too. Also, something I really realize is how much, I don't know, I think everyone knows this, but when you're watching someone else play a game, it's the same as if I watch my own gameplay. It's so obvious what you should do when you watch someone else play, you know what I mean? Or even when you watch yourself play, it's so obvious what you do wrong. But when you're playing it, it's not really the same. It's like slower or something. It's hard to explain, but even watching myself do like Elden Ring boss fights or something, I see the mistakes that you make, that it's not really the same when you're playing it in the moment.
Yeah.
That's why that's the thing with streaming too, because everyone like a lot of times will see what you're doing if you're watching like a really good streamer play a MOBA or any sort of game, but it's not the same.
At least you had the same idea like I had, that you were watching yourself by watching the recordings.
If you want to be really try hard, you can do that and learn a lot about how to get better at a fight. Like I have to go through the Elden Ring videos sometimes to get like thumbnails and stuff for VODs. And like you can use that for training if you want to be that kind of guy.
Yeah. Notice your mistakes and such.
Yeah. There's a meme I like where it's the scene from American Psycho where Christian Bale is like walking through the office with his headphones on. He's just walking through the office ignoring everybody. Very famous meme. And it's like somebody playing a FromSoft game. Oh shit. So it's like somebody playing a FromSoft game is like me running back to the boss for the 100th time, not changing my items or my strategy. And that's kind of how I play. Because a game like a Dark Souls game, like you can always do it as long as you play well. It doesn't really matter what your like weapon is or your build or your damage. As long as you just, you know, dodge everything, you win. You can win. So sometimes like maybe it's a bit easier if you do a little bit more damage, but that's not usually what, I mean, for me, it's not really what I focus on when I'm playing one of those games. I just focus on being better at playing defensively and like being better at dodging. Then you can do it. You can have like a fucking frying pan in your hand. You can still beat a boss in Dark Souls. A lot of people do it. So I don't usually change my, I don't know. To me, it's like just try to be better, not try to plan differently. But it means it takes longer than someone who is more careful.
Do you get nervous when you see the boss health in Dark Souls?
Yeah.
It's getting lower.
Yeah, unless you have the fight mastered. Like if you are doing well, but you don't have the fight mastered, you will do badly when the boss is very low. Or I will. But if you have the fight mastered, it doesn't matter. Like you'll just still just keep doing the thing you want to do. There's no pressure. If you know the fight, there's no pressure.
So I might just let it go if you make a mistake.
Yeah.
Basically, just use the chat.
So like sometimes if you have the fight only 70% learned, if you are calm and you are smart, you can do it. But you still has a chance that you'll panic. But if you have the fight like 100% learned, then it doesn't matter if they're 5% health or 100, you still just execute perfectly. I did Radon for fucking 7 days. By the end of it, it doesn't matter what his health is. You're just thinking about what moves he's doing and how you're lucky about what moves he's doing that time you fight him.
If I were you in that fight, I might have tried to practice certain moves by placing the boss
Yeah.
better area, you know, just
Yeah.
practice the dodge.
Yeah. I did that in part 1. Part 2 it's harder. It takes longer to get to it.
Yeah.
It's harder for part 2 because it takes you 5 minutes or 5 minutes to get to part 1. Get through part 1 to part 2. And then at that point, you just try to do your best you can. but you can. That's like what most people say, is like try to do no hit, like hitless for 5 minutes on a boss, and you'll learn how to fight the boss. But a lot of people say that Radon is like kind of bullshit, and the moves are hard to read, so it made it a little bit harder to learn. Eventually I got it. I had to watch videos.
I think I'm done cutting forest.
Okay. I'm playing. I'm taking my Morgan dog for a walk through the woods, getting wood.
Check on the Asquins.
Is one tamed?
No.
They're both wild?
Yeah, they still will aggro when you go.
Okay.
If you aggro them.
Phaser, let me check. I'm not sure what you're like, but I have a pretty new computer. I got a computer in October, and then when I used the NVIDIA thing, it basically set all the graphics to full. But even though Valheim is... I look away for 1 minute, and I look away for 20 seconds. What did I die to? Like a fuck? Like, what just killed me? Anyway, I have the graphics set to full, and you can hear it too. My computer's working hard. Even though this game looks like it's from 2007, the game is working real hard for the graphics. For me, it's dark. I think it maybe just like a little piece of fire fell out of the lava and stood directly on my body. I might need a clip on that one.
That's what I was trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Clip champ. But I found a lot of wood, so I think I should be pretty good for Grouston and wood after I pick up all this and cut some more. If you want to come help, I don't know what you're doing. And then I'm gonna plate the base in Grouston. I'm gonna plate the base in Grouston today, and then maybe do some other small things. And then my next goal is to build the kitchen again, maybe Monday or Tuesday. Actually, Monday I'm spending time with my family.
I wonder if I'm doing something wrong with the Asquins.
Do you think are you gonna read about it?
It feels like it's taking too long to take them.
Well, they are high level.
Just 1 star.
Yeah, but high level creatures.
Yeah.
Like the end game, you know? Oh, was I just standing on this lava? What? Am I a fucking idiot?
Yes.
I think I am. I think I was standing there yapping. Well.
So...
Twitch chat got me again. I think I was standing on this. Okay, I got a corpse run for 30 seconds. Maybe I get some more. I forget. Just go back. Whew, that was close.
I think it was just some blob from the lava.
I think I was standing on an exact spot. That's like the half-sized lava.
Pursue something cool. That was a voice line from Warcraft.
Yeah.
Where do I go? Emerald 2. Mystery? Rain?
It's okay. An asteroid from space. Here, come over here. Blow this building up. I want this lava slug to break everything.
Like which portal do I come in?
Ashen Keep.
Question.
The stone portal.
Right.
I mean, I'm just collecting wood and bringing stuff back, and there's a lot of grouse in there now too, which is good.
All right.
Thank God for grouse. I can't believe I never thought about making the Charred Keep into a base until I saw it on like Reddit when I was looking up how to level blood magic. How did I never think of that?
We did make it as a base to my first playthrough.
Yeah.
But it's not like it was the main base. We actually had a base in there.
Yeah.
So
Some people have done really nice bases there.
Yeah.
What did you have for dinner tonight?
Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs?
Yeah.
Breakfast man.
I haven't eaten anything else today. Just a couple cups of coffee.
Breakfast man strikes again. I started using the charcoal again, so had chicken wings last night and burgers, and have a burger today. You got him? Okay. So the lava blob came here and gave me a bonus grousen. Oh, thank you, Jesus, for the grousen.
Why is the game lagging so much?
I don't know.
Damn.
Maybe it's loading the new zone or something. Every boulder and every like little growth on the ground, like these arches, those are all grousen.
Do you want to take down the whole building?
What?
Do you want to take out this whole building or something?
Maybe. It would give a lot of grousen.
Yeah. Just look at when the whole building is collapsing.
Yeah, it's almost falling. I'm just farming wood for now. I found a whole area here. But I think, yeah, we can get lots of grousen if we do that. I think.
Yeah. But then we lose a wineberry place.
Oh no. They take a very long time to respawn, I think.
Yeah, it seems.
Like several days, I think. I use it for cover sometimes if I'm being followed by dogs.
Yeah.
Hide from the Valkyries.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're taking some ash wood.
Yeah, I'm just collecting axewood. There's a lot around here. But I think we're like a pretty good state. I don't think we need much more stuff. I for sure have enough grouse and I have like 1,000.
Good.
Are you using your super axes? Holy shit. You're like a turbo lumberjack. Alright, relax. Poor tree.
It's kind of sad that you cannot do that hit combo.
Yeah.
3.
Doesn't allow you. Doesn't let you do 1, 2, 3. When you were using a wood chopping axe, do you use the power attack or the normal attack? Sometimes I like to use power attack. It feels more like I'm a lumberjack. Breaking wood. Yup. What do you think these are? Gravestones?
Yes.
Yes. I agree.
Do you think there was an earlier civilization in here?
I think that's really what they're indicating. All the towns and the castles and the gravestones. I think that now everything is undead and ruined by some curse or something, but it definitely looks like this was a very nice place to live at some point. Until before the fires.
You'd have caused this sort of fire.
Before the father. Like what happened? Was there like, do you think it's like the asteroids? Like the stuff coming from the, I think there's some stuff coming from the sky? What happened?
Something related to the gods?
Probably.
I have no idea about the whole Valheim lore.
Either. I've read 3 or 4 runestones. They just talk about fire.
Just fire.
They just talk about fire and curses or something like that. Okay, I think I have enough stuff. I shall now import the Grausten and start make a beautiful, shiny, clean skin on my tower. My tower that took so much time. What'd you say?
I kinda think that these are just coal woods.
Really?
Yeah. But what's the difference between coal and ash?
That's a good question. Coal is something you mine, right? Like charcoal and coal. Coal is something that you mine underground. But I don't know if it's like formerly burned wood or whether coal is an entirely different substance just made of carbon, right? I don't actually know that. All I know about is Grausen. I'm a Grausen expert. No brains, no food, only Grausen.
Good choice.
Thank you. All right, time to be a Grausen import exporter. A lot of people are playing Hitman 3 the last couple of days. I wonder what changed. Did they make a new patch?
I haven't played any of the new Hitman games.
I love those games. That was the 3rd game I streamed, I think. Third or 4th game I streamed was Hitman. All 3 games. And then some of freelance mode. Very fun, eh?
So it's not like... Does it feel serious at all?
No. It's 40% cool, 60% funny. Something about it I really like is once they turned Hitman 1, Hitman 2, and Hitman 3, they made all 3 games be Hitman 3. And so once you get Hitman 3, you can play all of it. And then they made a mode that's like a roguelike. So it's called freelance mode. And basically it's a roguelike where you keep doing missions and you have different ways of doing it and build up your base and build up your skills or whatever. And so every time it's a little bit different and you keep trying to win. But one thing that's so great about it is you build the kind of like the goal of the game, like aesthetically, is to make is to kind of build up your home. You have a home in the woods, basically, somewhere. It seems very like Danish, Norwegian. And the home you make is so amazing. It's so like modern. It's like you can customize it any way you want. In the basement is like your headquarters, like your base with all your like weapons. Just the way that it looks is so good, man.
Kind of reminds me of from Hitman 2 Silent Assassin.
Is you have the same home? Maybe they took it from that.
Yeah.
Just the, it's like a perfect modern home. It's on a lake. It's in the woods. Like it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's like my perfect house to live in. IRL.
Perfect house.
Freelancer mode house. Okay, did I fuck this up? Did any of these things snap wrong?
What are you doing?
Who are you talking to?
You.
I'm putting groused and plating on the castle. What are you doing?
Bringing ashen wood.
Okay, we have a lot. If you don't want to do that anymore.
Right.
I must have more grausen.
Right.
Unlimited grausen.
I really wish they would add that feature where you just come next to your chests and just press one button and all the items will be disappeared from your inventory. The corresponding chests.
That's what yeah. Maybe they'll do it for the final expansion. Like say maybe there's like a little tube or a little orb that goes right here. Then you place stacks on the orb and any chest nearby get filled. Maybe someday. I think they know what things are good and what things are bad about the game. I think they know the chests are still too slow. They must know.
Do you think they will add any conveyor belts?
Factorio?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Maybe they'll do like Stardew Valley, and eventually they'll give you little helpers. Little miniature slaves.
I'm gonna feed the Asquins. I think I'm doing it wrong. Just a
Aspen?
hunch. Yeah.
Maybe you read about it.
Well, let's just read like what do they eat and that's about it.
What's their tameness level? Don't they say?
think you just have to figure it out by the color of the heart.
Isn't there a percentage?
Maybe.
I thought there was. I need to use the Dverger light circlet. I need a hat for my mining, for my architecture. Oh, much better.
Right now I can see some green hearts.
That means that they're over. That means they're eating and they're happy.
Yeah. I still don't trust they are, like non-hostile. Oh, now they are tamed.
Great. Did it show you? Did it say something?
Yeah, there was a huge text on there.
Okay. You just had to wait, I guess.
But it was just one. I think there's two. There's two in the in the hole.
Are they both 1-star?
Yeah. But I'm not sure if the other one is like tamed. No, it's not. It's still hostile. But you know that we have two of them can have more Asquin babies.
Maybe. Maybe they teach each other to be civilized. Maybe one will calm the other one down.
Yeah. Do you just have to be near them? Or something?
I think just if they have food and they're in an enclosed area, I think eventually they will tame. They will start to tame as long as they have green hearts.
That's my guess as well.
This is hard to do at night.
You actually have that lamp on.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's a headlamp.
Yeah.
Ugh, I'm at the grousing again.
Imagine if there was an expansion where you go just beneath the ground.
I don't know. I wonder what they will do, right? If they need to do one more biome, that means it's probably going to take them 2020. It's probably going to take them 5 or 6 years to start the game, to finish the game. So what do they do after that? Do you eventually what do you do? Do you keep improving your game, or do you make something new at a certain point? Every game has to finish at some point, right?
I think they might do something, another game with the same engine.
Maybe, yeah. Now their company's bigger. They made so much money from Valheim.
There's a meteor storm in Ashlands.
I just got assassinated.
Oh.
Justin, what's up, buddy? Have you been watching the Valheim videos that are just for Ashlands or for the older ones too? The Valheim videos are getting more exposure, I think, than the last couple of games I've done. So it seems like Valheim people are just super fucking cool. Just the friendliest of folks.
Do you want to sleep?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I didn't know where you were. No storm. Let's pass the time. Put up the sleeping bag. Eat some marshmallows. Wait out the storm.
I'm just gonna steal Anne's bed.
Okay. Good idea.
days.
You stumbled upon your old vids, but watched some recent ones too. Yeah. I mean, I haven't played this game for a year probably. For when I finished everything else, I played a ton of Valheim last year. So doing this new expansion, which is the hardest one, it was a bit of an adjustment to like remember how to play. Now I'm sort of like in the part where I can play with the base again, so I'm happy. This is the good part. No, just trying to play with the base again, update the base with the new stuff. And then I think a couple more videos of Valheim should be good. I think a couple more days of Valheim should cover me mostly. Are you using a mod to make the combat more hard? We're out of food almost. Oh, the world mods. Yeah. I never actually got into that. Are there different options for... I forgot about that. That's actually like... I think that came out after I stopped playing, or around the time I stopped playing Mistlands. I forgot all about those things. Are you doing a fresh new world? Right. Is there a world modifier for being able to take metals, ores, through the standard portals? It probably is one of the options, right? I know a lot of people modded that change.
This meteor storm is destroying the fences around Ascles.
That's not good. I gotta move the forge so I can repair our flammable gates. We got exploded by a kamikaze suicide blob. What am I doing here? I'm getting groused in, right? Same thing as always. Yeah, that's good. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily do that myself. Oh, easy, buddy. I wouldn't necessarily do that myself. What the fuck? I can't move. So too much weight, so I couldn't dodge. Oh, I hate this game. Fresh world with a few of my friends on console. Armor literally does not matter. To 1 or 2 hits you. How do you like this game on console? Does it play well? Swamps is like the first big challenge. Well, unless, I don't know. Trolls with trees are pretty scary sometimes too. Swamp was a period when I played this game where I really slowed down. Because once you get iron and do all the iron stuff, like, do you mean like the controls and the interface? Do you like playing that on control? Do you like playing a controller? I find that around the swamp time, it took a really long time to finish the swamps because I wanted to start really basically rebuild. That was finally when I started doing like the bare bones of what the base looked like because I had iron. And then it took a long time at swamps, and then after that, I kind of rushed through progression a little bit, and then stopped to get a Mistlands to kind of finish everything up. But yeah, once you get the iron, the game like really changes, I think. What was the farthest you ever took one of your own playthroughs? God, that guy ruined my life for a while.
Cheap viewers on asterisk, asterisk, asterisk.
Cheap viewers. Some people say fake it till you make it. Give yourself a lot of fake viewers so you get higher up on the get higher up in the search lists. I think a lot of people do it probably. I understand why they do.
To make them seem like they are popular.
Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes people can tell if you're faking it because if you have very few interactions, but still lots of viewers. But being at 100 instead of like 10 or something would make it much easier to be for people to find you. I understand why people do it. It makes sense. If you want to pay money to make money, I guess. Grouse and plating. This is so much easier during the day when you actually see. Oh, I think I fucked this one up. Yeah. How do I place this? There you go. Okay. So that should be most of the exterior plating. The front is black marble. The sides are grausen. I don't think I missed any spots. I could here do the grausen stairs. It just doesn't match well. What?
It's the pronunciation.
It just feels so fun to say.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm Austrian.
Austrian.
Yeah, Australian, you know. From ostrich, emu, koala bear. You know.
Yes.
Yes. Australian. Same people.
I thought Austrian was another country.
Nah, I think you're wrong. Go back to school.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Just dropping by to say hi.
Hi, well, you know, pick up some grouse and it's time to get to work.
I got a party later.
I don't care. This is
care.
the party. This is the party. The Grouston. I'm
This
plating
is
the
the
base
Grouston
with
party.
Grouston. It's very important. We got so much Grouston.
Doesn't fix itself up.
Yeah. How is the Grouston gonna get on the walls if we don't have more stone? If we don't have more stonemasons? Look, see how it looks, Anne? Doesn't it look good?
Wait, hang on. I don't even have stream up.
You
How
just
does
a
it
Discord.
look?
You're just like a Discord only lad.
Let's see it.
Oh yeah.
I got myself a grousting tool.
Look at that. Look at those clean lines.
I love the polished look that it gives. It's so good.
The other stone you just use, I think, as like a foundation, and then you just make sure you got some Grausen plating, and then so the next step is to put the Grausen on the inside, and that should be it for today. I think the Grausen and the black marble together make a good. Will look better with the light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Your trophy room. Did you place father yet?
You can't. The first one goes on the ringstones, remember?
Oh yeah.
You have to fight him again if you want one for your base. So that's gonna be like the end of when everything else is done. I'll do that again.
We'll just watch on standby. We'll just pick up your stuff.
I think so. Just bring it back to me as I cry in the base. But I do need to figure out a way to get more room for the trophies and armor stands, item stands here. Because the way it is now is getting a bit cluttered, but I need to put more trophies in here. I like all the trophies. I want to add more. So I gotta figure out some way to kind of make sure there's more trophies in here. Maybe just kind of cram everything up double side. But we'll see.
You just want all the trophies there so that they can roast you.
Yeah, the boss trophies do indeed roast me. They're like, I can't believe I lost to you, pussy. I think that's what he said last time. I think it was Bone Mass or maybe the Elder. He's like, imagine losing to this loser. Guy who's died to 45 Askvins. This is who I lost to? Lol. I think that's what he said. But, you know, I mean, like, pick up a hammer if you want to get some work done, Anne.
Nah, I gotta go in like a minute.
Did you see that we have we're building up a movie list? I could add a bunch more. Yeah. I like his idea of doing a dice.
Yeah, that sounds like a really cool idea.
That's actually the problem I have with book clubs. Apparently some of my friends are doing a book club. And like it's just kind of hard to have to listen to.
Choose a book.
Yeah, I have to choose. How are you going to choose each person who does it? But I get it's good in some ways because it like opens you up to like other people's like I don't know, other people are going to hear about stuff that you never heard of. But that's also a problem too because sometimes I don't want to like read anything except
like what the fuck is licorice pizza?
Yeah.
What is that?
Licorice Pizza is by Paul Thomas Anderson, who did like There Will Be Blood and The Phantom Thread and Boogie Nights and Magnolia and all those movies. And Licorice Pizza is like him telling the story of his like childhood basically. Like growing up in like San Fernando Valley. It's a weird title, yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird title.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like a troll movie.
The guy's a beast though. He's like one of my favorite directors. So hopefully it's really good.
Okay. Alright.
The two main actors are the youngest sister from the band Haim and Philip Seymour Hoffman's son. Isn't that interesting?
All right.
What do you think of this Grauston inner wall? This looks better, right? If you compare the right wall to the left wall, it does look cleaner. I think it's better.
Yeah,
it looks richer. This is the best stream, David. I did all the content where my friends carried me through playing the game while I just relentlessly died. Now I get to, you know, have some cheese, have some charcuterie, turn down the lights, play some mood music, maybe some Phil Collins, and just start really getting to the real hard work. I think I'm already gonna run out of Grauston. I thought I was fine. Now we're just I'm again just running low on Grauston. Did you get any fine wood, you fucking Finn, or did you stop doing that?
There's a lot of fine wood, I would say.
Where?
You just haven't seen it.
Is it out in the woods?
Touch grass.
No, I don't leave. I don't go outside. Actually, I went for a run this morning. I think that for me, running on 2 days, running every second day, is not enough rest. I feel like
every third day.
I think it's best. I think like running every third day, like your legs feel like they're fully healed. But running every second day, your like cardio is fine. But like I feel like I'm still missing leg strength. What's it like with you rock climbing, David? Do you find like what's the optimal rest period for rock climbing?
All right, I gotta go, guys. Good luck on stream.
Okay, have a good time.
Get more Grauston.
See you later. Back to the Grausen farm.
Yup.
Don't mind me. Me and you in a Grausen farm.
For some reason, collecting wood.
I guess I'm actually losing square footage in my base by, you know, plating everything with Grausen. Okay, let me count this up. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 times 12 is 170 times 2. I need 204 Grausen. That's not that bad. I like every other, but I can agree that's probably the full recovery with just 1 day off. I don't know, like I find like you don't get sore from running versus weightlifting, but I find like your legs stay tired for a couple of days, even if they don't feel sore. Like I ran Thursday and then I ran this morning and I felt like I was taking little baby steps, you know what I mean? But like the energy was pretty good. I have a buddy who is like during the COVID era has got into like long distance bicycling. And he's ripped. His body fat is probably like 8%. But he is like kind of a psycho. So he keeps getting into these like insane accidents. Like he was going biking in the woods. Here, hold on. I got to reset my teleport. This is the craziest stuff, man. This is like one of my best friends. This guy has been like getting injured his entire life. He like never stops injuring himself. Like my entire time I've known him, he's injuring himself. This guy is like tall enough that he's like a target when he goes out to bars. One time he was working as a lifeguard. He jumped off like the guard chair and landed on a spike and like impaled his foot for like 4 inches. Yeah, bikers have crazy calves and heavy guys too. You can see like a guy who's like so fat and so thick, but he's got the calves like a sumo wrestler. This guy was biking out like in the countryside and he was zooming like 30 plus kilometers an hour. That's I don't know, 20 in America units. And so he like bikes past some house, and this dog comes out and starts chasing him. So he's trying to like outrace the dog, and the dog like tags his foot or tags his bike. He's got one of those like slender racing bikes, and he like plows forward, cracks his helmet open on the pavement, and lands his elbow so hard on the ground that his left elbow that it shatters completely, hits the ground, his elbow shatters completely, and then when he straightens his arm out from the impact, it gets sucked back into him. He now has stitches. He's like in full recovery. He's like, he can't use his arm for like months. He got this crazy concussion. He says he still like remembers he still says his memory is bad. And he's got scars. He's got a scar and stitches from here to his wrist and a titanium elbow. He completely had to redo his entire arm. He takes some time to rest. He still loves biking. No one in his life tells him to stop doing this. 8 months later, he's like biking down like the bike path in the city we live in, Ottawa, and he gets like kind of like pushed off the path by someone just by like having to go around them or something like that, and falls again and scrapes his whole right arm when he falls. So next time I saw him, I'm like, oh yeah, like I knew you had a bunch of scars from the bike accident that ruined your life, but you know, wasn't that on your left arm? He's like, yeah, I fell again, and that's where this happened. I just, you know, it's fine. I just have lifelong scars on my forearm now. I was like, oh, okay, no worries, okay, cool, no further fucking questions. And then 3 months ago, he's like, I was biking in a bike path in the city streets again, and an off-duty cop turned right without seeing me and propelled me and my bike off the road onto the sidewalk, totaling my bike and separating my shoulder. I was like, okay, so when is the point where the people in your life have an intervention to stop you from biking ever again? Now I see him. He's like, his arms are like, he looks like a burn victim. He actually looks like someone who survived like toxic radiation. Crazy, man. So yeah, stick to rock climbing. Anyway, I found some more Grausen. Excellent. But I still need 104 more. But I'm impatient, so I'm just gonna put on this Grausen now. Oh my god, the base is really starting to turn me on, Vulgar. The thin, clean lines from the Grausen.
Is the black metal pickaxe the last one that we can make?
Yeah. Axe and pickaxe are the highest level. Where's black metal? Unless there's a flat metal one that I haven't noticed.
You should have noticed it. by now.
I mean, I never look at the forge. I'm a little wizard man, you know?
Right.
Yeah. No. There's a fundamental mace. And then all the weapons have, like, special names. So yeah, these are the highest level axe and pickaxe. Unless it's at the forge. There's no way, right?
Do you know why they have special names?
Because they're, like, blues, you know? It's the end game. They're special weapons. Porcupine, Frostner. Ever since you get, like, to late game, the weapons start to be special. But I don't know why. I don't have, like, a reason.
Do you want to investigate?
I don't care. I'm just here for the grousing and the interior decorating.
Yes.
I'm here to drink wine and eat cheese and, like, you know, gossip and do interior decorating. I got magazines everywhere. I've got like a pill habit, you know. I'm just like a trad wife. Okay, I need 104 more grousing. Where am I gonna find it?
I got some Grausten over here.
Do you?
If you come to Ashen Keep.
I'm at the Ashen Keep. Where are you?
I'm at the Ashen Keep.
Okay. Are you fighting the Valkyrie?
No, I have a Morgan over here.
Oh, you're doing the Morgan farm? This guy's a genius.
It's getting dark.
It's getting dark and scary. I don't want to die.
Even more Grausten.
Stay away from me, lava blob. Oh. I gotta use another thing if I want to survive this. Fallen Valkyrie. Oh!
No!
You die?
No. This Morgan's destroying my files.
What?
Grausten.
Watch out for the grousing.
You know, I'm like piling the 50 stacks in one place.
Yeah.
Grausten.
It's so good.
No.
I only need a couple hundred, unless we got some. Actually, we'll probably need it for other stuff too. Oh, it's a doggy. My fucking arch nemesis. Can't wait to die to this dog.
You come over here.
I'm busy.
I'm busy as well. It's getting
Oh, 1-star dog. I'm so fucked. Oh, the girls. Oh, he's burning. Yes, burn the dog. Oh. Yes, die.
I think it's time to kill this Morgan.
Okay. Yes, burn to death, you bitch. I think I can fight a dog by myself, as long as there's no other dudes. Ah! Oh, fuck. Oh! That was a little tight. Are we farming grousing?
For now.
Where are you? I see you. Yeah, I'm coming. That was rhetorical questions. No, David, we're not doing live, laugh, love. No writing. I'm putting my foot down. I'm putting my pumps down. Don't you know who you're talking to? Do I seem like a live, laugh, lover to you? Don't answer that question, if the answer is yes.
What the
I saw one the other day that was like, "Don't mind the mess. My standards have lowered with every child." I'm like, that's a heavy mom vibe to that one too.
Wario game.
Would you like some cheese with that wine? I wonder what Askvin means in like Swedish or Danish or whatever the fuck this game is made in.
Secret.
Is that your whole life, David? Is that what you're aiming for? Can't wait to get myself a 39-year-old divorcee. 2 kids minimum. And an alcohol problem. I actually think that it'd be really, really hard to deal with having like a life partner who is like a low-key alcoholic. Like I've been with girls who get too drunk too often and it's sort of like a mess, but like it probably gets worse with time, right? But like there's advantages too. Life's kind of fun. But like how do you have that conversation of going from like you get too drunk once or twice a week to like don't drink at all, please? That's got to be so hard to deal with. David, are you trying to wife up? I've been living with a woman for 2 weeks now. I already feel like a better person. I feel kinder. This looks like a grousing roof. Every single time, Vulgar, every single time I go towards you, you go further away. What the fuck's going on over there?
Yeah, and I realized that I was getting lost.
You're like kiting me as well as the Morgan.
There should be like a pile of ingredients somewhere, but I lost it.
That's good.
Oh, here it is.
There's wood everywhere. Hey, buddy. What are we doing? Hey.
Check this.
Ooh, look at us. Damn. This guy is so efficient. Wow.
Yeah, just bring these to home.
I'm keeping myself in line. We own our own responsibilities around here. Nothing, dear. Alright, I'm going back to the base. I gotta put a little thing stockpile here. I gotta put a stockpile marker on the map. This guy's doing big work.
Yup.
Yoop.
You know what we should do? A cart.
Card?
Cart.
A car?
C-A-R-T.
Did you say, was the last letter T?
Yes.
A cart? That's a smart idea. There's one in the base. David, that's what someone who isn't living with a woman would say. Actually, you have way more experience with this than I do, honestly. I'm a new man. The main thing that it's done is change my sleep schedule. I never thought I'd be like as sustainably getting up at 6:30 in the morning as I now to someone else's alarm as I am now. I thought that was going to be like a bone of contention. Waking up at 6:30 someone else's alarm. Do you know how brutal that I thought that would be? But the reality is my cat wakes me up about 30 minutes before that alarm anyway. Yowling like she's getting murdered in the living room for no reason. So, you know, we're doing okay. She's yowling to nothing, just in a dark room. Like, what do you want, you asshole? Just put her outside, put earplugs in, try to sleep for another hour. Never works. It's all good. I'm not bitter. I'm not currently contacting Haitians to see what their thoughts on eating my cat is. I mean, what? No, nothing. I didn't say that. Am I gonna burn from my own bonfire? No, we're good. Everything's fine.
Is it?
Is it what?
Is it right? Everything's okay?
Everything's just fine.
No hidden Asquins somewhere.
I don't, I'm just, they're my buddies. Man's best friend, I call them. Okay, is the keep now fully grouse? And that one looks wrong.
I died.
You died? Damn, sucks to be you.
Yes.
Damn, sucks to be you, bro.
My reward is to open a beer.
Huh? You gotta do what you gotta do, I don't know. Hey, whatever floats your boat, pal. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Okay, so the base is now nickel plated. We're doing great.
Don't you wish that we should have like a mine exploration expansion in this?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Next job is probably just stockpiling food.
Or
Or
I don't.
I think we need to make some more food.
Make some more what? Food? Yeah, probably. I think I'm probably gonna like hang it up for the day pretty soon. I think that was like a good stockpile sesh. And I'm gonna leave you with your beers. And maybe some Magic the Gathering Arena. What do you think? I'm wearing a headlamp during the day. Like a weirdo.
Better visibility.
I'm gonna like be one of those guys who's like talking about like 5G signals, wearing my headlamp. Got like two sets of earphones on. Neither of them work. Classic crazy man. That's my real vibe. That's what we're going for here. Classic crazy man.
Classic.
What are you doing this weekend, David? What's going on? I miss him. I also miss Chick-fil-A. Maybe I'll have to go back to Asheville just to get the Chick-fil-A. What do we think? Okay, so I've done probably most of the Grausen plating that I want to do. Oh, things are looking real clean. I still am kind of annoyed by the floors not being flatter. To be honest, I need a stone cutter. Where is it? Where's the stone cutter?
I don't know.
What do you want? The battery? That one single battery? Little double dater? That's a busy weekend. Do they know about each other? Are you playing the field? Are you telling one that the other one outperformed them? How are you approaching this double date scenario? Where did the stonecutter go? Where did I put it? I wish that these didn't poke through the wall a little bit, but I can't do anything about that. I'm doing the best I can with the tools I'm offered. Where in good God is the stonecutter that I'm using to do all this? Is it inside the tower?
Maybe Anne moved it.
Did Anne come in here, move the stonecutter, and then run away laughing? Tee-hee. Okay, so it's in range here. I can see the circle. So is it up top in the tower? Look, because here... It's a mystery. Ah, I see what you mean, David. You'll need a later. You'll leave that trump card. You'll leave that trump card for later, smart man. Where in good Lord's name is this stonecutter? Is it on top of the tower? I don't know, it can't be. You probably took it up here, didn't you, you rascal? No, you didn't? Okay. Could you make it, could the game make it glow? Is that possible? Can you glow? Here, stony, 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 stony. Here, boy. Come on. Come on, boy. Where are you? Is it in the walls? Okay, so this looks like the stonecutter. If you gotta find the epicenter of the circle. Is it in the walls? It is in the walls. It's genius. Okay, what was I? Why did I need to move this? I needed to make the stonecutter some. I needed to get a couple of things that weren't quite in range. That's a good place for a stonecutter. I'm gonna leave this in here. Fuck that. Perfect for repairing walls. Can't get mad at that. Oh, baby. The base is impregnable. I should not have said that. I should not have said that. You should never say that. I am like Mr. Jinx, you know? I should not have said that. Alright, so I think I'm more or less wrapped up. I think there's one or two more pieces of Grausen I wanted to put in. I got enough for one more plate on me. I don't know why the ballista is set to like shoot even your own guys, unless you give it a target. Like, what kind of game am I playing? These guys are assholes. Okay, so there's one or more panels I wanted to plate up with the Grausen. Oh, it's these ones, right? Crafting, make a stonecutter bench somewhere. I think there's one over here I can use, right? Yeah. Okay. Ugh, I need some more grousing.
You do?
I mean, I need 7 more. Is that kicking around anywhere? I'm too lazy to go find some. I guess I have to. I think I've been kind of scouring the world for grousing, so I guess I'll just have to find some more. All right, back I go, and then that should be it for me. How's your Seaside Cafe going? Looking about the same. I mean,
Yep.
that looks very lovely though. Ooh.
At least we have some resources.
We have so many resources. Today was the prudent day, the pragmatic day, you know? Making sure the future is as rosy as possible. Where's the stockpile? Southeast. I think someone's banging on the base. I shot idiot. There's a lot of arrows coming my way. This is an incredible stockpile.
Yes.
We are rich. Rich in Grausen. The best way to be rich. I'm taking 1 pile and I'm going home. Fuck you guys. Oh, it's an Asfin. My life is over.
No.
It's not over. I'm actually probably okay, but it's so frightening. Why don't the dogs attack the undead soldiers? Why am I the problem? You know?
You're meaty.
That's true, but I thought they don't eat meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just eat the vegetable guys. I guess they don't understand. They don't care about the undead. Oh god, he one-shot me. I rolled the bullet and got hit by the lunge. Yes.
Well, at least it's not like in some Assassin's Creed game where only one enemy attacks when you are surrounded by 10 enemies.
It's been known to happen. I like when the big boys fight each other. Like when the Morgan is like damaging the Asfin and like the Valkyrie is burning the Asfin. That feels good. Basically, anytime an Asfin's suffering, my life is better. Yeah, we're low on food. Holy shit. All right, whatever. That'll be a beginning. That'll be a beginning of Monday or Tuesday, I guess. What are you gonna do tonight?
Probably might go gym.
Okay.
So many enemies.
I'm naked and afraid. I'm a little naked boy. All I need is a little grousing to make my dreams come true. I think having a cloak that makes you run faster is kind of legit. Is that the Aspen cloak? I mean, it like lowers your stamina cost for running, right? That's like almost more useful than the feather cloak in some ways.
I think the ask set makes you lighter.
Oh, it's the set? Okay. Nice. All right. Well, good progress. I gotta play down 1 or 2 more Grausen plates, and then Tommy's done for the day. Heavy building. Grausen plates. Snapping. Top 1. Oh, it looks like shit. I love it.
Mm.
Yes.
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 Why is the like my FPS is right now is 13.
Yeah, I don't know. This game's crazy, man.
Really crazy.
What does it want? Why does the FPA say hate us?
I don't know.
Why can't I reach?
I think it might be. I think the cap is for me is 60 right now.
I mean, I can't even
Because
get, I can't even get close to the cap when I play this game. I put the cap at like 144, and it's going at like 40 or 50.
Yeah.
This is some rigid angles here.
I think the other monitor is limiting the FPS cap to 60.
One thing I find annoying is how HDMI limits your FPS as well versus a DPI cable. Because there's only one DP slot, I think, in my monitors and 2 HDMI slots. So it just means that like only one of my computers gets to run things at 144. But it doesn't actually matter because the other one is just streaming and you can't stream above that anyway on Twitch. Can't get this in. Oh, not important. Okay, so did I cover all these places? Is everything adequately plated and groused in? Yes. Looks pretty good, honestly. I really like it.
Finally, I'm gonna get some new roasting piles.
Good. That's great news.
Yes.
Okay, we're in pretty good shape. So, using Grausen and Ashwood, I'll remake the kitchen. I'll keep the front. I'll keep the front that you made, and then I'll remake this into sort of a plus sign design with the bread oven and the fermenter and the main area. And then I'll make something so I don't use this stone. I'll make something so I don't use the thick wood anymore. And I'll make the outside look like barn doors with this. And then I'll just redo this because this building's a little average and I want to use this backspace a little more. So that's tomorrow's design, is to knock this entire thing down. First job, well not tomorrow, but whenever. First thing to do is to take down all the stuff that's all the crafting gear and store that carefully away so it doesn't get lost in the woods. And then take this building down and redo it so it looks a little bit better. And that's it. That's the next step. Alright, that's it.
Can you help me to get the Grausten?
Right now? Sure.
Yeah, the last bits of Grausten.
Oh, it's very important. You mean back to the stockpile that you've been making?
Yes.
Okay, I gotta drop my inventory here.
Did you see these piles?
I did, yeah. That's the fine wood, okay, right. What's this? This is just normal wood? No, what's this?
This is the fine wood.
And what's this?
This is ash wood.
Oh, sick. Man, we are rich.
Yeah.
Yes. It's the best way to play the game, honestly. Make sure you always have way too much of the stuff you need so that you don't have to waste time jumping back and forth constantly.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
And you can be just, oh, what do I want to build?
Yeah. Just cut down the forest. Lose the habitats for all the tigers. Kill all the snakes.
How did this break? Doesn't matter.
What is it?
I think lava blob destroyed that stairs
Yeah, probably.
from the other side. become more groused.
It's very important. I really like the shield. It's kind of cool.
Yes.
Can you help me?
Yes.
Carry the Grausen. Did you bring the cart?
No, I haven't made it. We need 10 nails for it.
But we have a cart. It's in the farm. It's in the fields.
But you cannot transport that through the teleport.
Why not? Why can't you just break it apart and redo it?
Well, yes. We can do
Hold
that.
on, I gotta put on my headlamp.
Oh,
Here we go. Oh, hey, buddy. Whoa, where the fuck did that guy come from? He's so sneaky. Oh, so much grouse. Is that it? We're doing.
8 piles.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Yeah. Do you think we can use those bombs to destroy?
Use them to what?
Can we make bombs to destroy the Grausten?
How?
To explode?
The bones explode?
I was saying that can we use
Bombs.
explosive
Yeah, I think we should.
at least try.
Like not the new bombs, the one that harden lava, but there probably should be some bombs where you can destroy those structures very easily.
Where do I put this Grausten?
We don't have any stockpiles right now. We can leave it wherever we want, really.
I'll leave it over here.
Oh, dogs in the lava. That's nice. Hey, fuck you, pal. Ugh. I hate them so much.
I think I hate you too.
They kill me. They harm my quality of life.
Yes. At least you can get some food supplies from them.
Yeah, they're good for food. And the hides are good for the armor, I think. So are we gonna can we rebuild this wall? This staircase?
If you want.
Probably a good idea, right? Where is there staircase you can make out of Grausen? There it is. Grausen stairs?
Yes.
Why is it not the same as the one? Is this black marble? It is, right?
Yeah, it is.
That's weird. Alright, whatever. It's good. Too bad it's Grausen now. Why can't I match it? Oh, now it's Grausen. Too bad. Black marble is a rare commodity. You know what, Bill? You're right. That's the kind of... Bill, that's what I needed to hear. Ah! I am powerful! I really need a Bill Gates to help me out there. He's the peppiest of pep talkers. Oh, where's the Grausen? Oh yes, I found the powers of Grausen. Excellent. Very important. Very important resource to have the grousing.
You know that they all are in the same pile.
Oh, wow. The chicken is watching the grousing. We have stone in like every chest. The chicken is the grousing guard. That's a kind of a cool name, grousing guard. That sounds like a keep, you know? Or like an elite unit.
Yeah.
I am Lord Furik Karid, captain of the Grousing Guard. Sounds sick. Lord of the Rings-esque, if you ask me. All right, I gotta get out of here. Time to move on with my. Time to on to the next topic, which is making burgers on the charcoal, and making my cat go outside, and then you know, seeing how the evening will take me. All right, you here? Are you ready to? Are you ready to hang this up? Yes.
I'm out.
I'll be sitting on my Raven throne, looking sexy.
Sorry, but I didn't do my DPS reports.
That's okay. We haven't gone anywhere new, I don't think. Just make sure you have it on. Make sure you have it on the desk by Tuesday. You got that?
I'm dying.
It's actually one of my favorite inside jokes of the entire Valheim playthrough. Is the cartography table being TPS reports? That one makes me really happy every time.
Then you just have nightmares of Lumberg.
Yeah, can we make a gigantic drawing of Lumberg sipping coffee, maybe making love to Jennifer Aniston? Her
Just
legs in the
think
air, him sipping the coffee. So funny. All right, come to bed, dear.
I already out. I logged out.
Okay. Well, good session. Hope you have a good evening.
Next time, I hope you might build something.
Yeah. Well, you gotta source the materials before you build anything. And you know, I did masonry work. Everything is plated in Grausen now, so maybe I can take Grausen plating off this. Can I hold on? Edit. Where's strike through? Can I do strike through?
What is that notepad anyway?
What?
What is that notepad program?
I don't know. It's just part of Windows.
Oh.
How do I strike through? Control. Is there a hotkey for that? Anyway, good session.